Hey guys, kumusta? It's Mary, your adobo brat, and welcome to another episode of the Sims 4 Struck by Love Challenge Gen 1. And look at Adela, she looks so much more mature just because I changed her hair and also the way she puts on her makeup. The reason for the quick change in the appearance is something that we're gonna be talking about in a minute. However, let's just remind ourselves of what she needs to do for this gen. So she needs to have kids, of course, so that we can move on to the next one. So she had Liana, and then she needs to complete this aspiration to be a best-selling author, which she has barely even scratched the surface of. She was just so busy with her pregnancy, and that goes the same to her skills because she has not looked at it even once. I mean, look at that. Charisma, handiness are all level 1 and she needs to complete it. However, writing is progressing kind of nice. She's already at level 4 because she is good at it. And would you look at that, Liana apparently is a picky eater. They are more likely to reject feedings unless they're hungry. Right. And then let me tell you about little Liana. So she's got a weak immune system. She also frequently hiccups, a happy spitter, and a picky eater. She's got simple milestones here and there, like being able to coo, to smile, lifting head, and then here's learning how to reach. And hey, her dad is awake, and so is the grandmother of her child. And really, she appreciates her elders, she respects them, but oh my god, this woman is a nightmare. She always makes Adela feel bad, and it also feels like she's competing with her son's fiance for her son. That sounds extremely weird, I know, but I'm not even kidding. But yeah, she's exactly like one of those mother-in-laws from the stories that you read on Reddit, and she's downright scary too. And it sucks because they have been both trying to get married and they just can't get into it because one thing pops up. Like, for example, she had a premature birth, which was a day before her wedding, so obviously they can't do that. They couldn't do that, is what I mean to say. English, please, please grammar me. But yeah, also, it's because he is a busy guy starting from now on because his mom got him a job as an urban surveyor. He does not have the qualifications, but he's a nepo baby, so that's all the resume that he needs. Oh hey Ivana. Anyway though, your wifey has packed you something, so it's actually real cute. She got you an egg, bacon, cheese toast. She noticed that he likes burgers and stuff, so even if she finds it like a little unhealthy, especially if they're this size, I mean, would you look at that? That is a heart attack in a plate. But yeah, even if she finds it unhealthy, she would go with that kind of the same direction. However, try to make it a little less unhealthy. So he is gonna try to put this in his inventory, however his mom says no. Cause she's like saying, oh, it's his first day, let mommy take care of it. So he's gonna get this instead, a new burger, out of nowhere. And this is just making her head hurt, like she has to compete for her husband's affection. Basically, that home was really just driving her nuts. And you know what, she doesn't really want to be left alone with Ivana. She's also feeling pretty lonely because her husband is at work and he is doing the best he can to provide for them. Maybe. Because you know what he's actually doing? He is flirting with coworkers, of course. But hey, she doesn't know that. So let's just get a spicy hot chocolate. And hey, Ezekiel has designed a radical new vision for Town Hall with a solar spire and water reclamation technologies. This civic building looks like a cross between a cathedral and a base on the moon. It is bold, but is it too bold? Yeah, he's gonna push the vision. He's gonna prove to himself and like to the other people doubting him that he may be a nepo baby, but he's one of the cool ones. He's one of the gifted ones. Oh, performance loss medium. Why? The people are outraged. Why do they need a new town hall at astronomical cost that looks like a cheap sci-fi movie set? Ezekiel is not popular with his boss right now. Oh my god. What if he gets demoted? That would be so embarrassing. By the way, Ivana just announced that she is gonna go shopping with some friends. So that's when she came back inside. I love her. And you know what? Let's just get this out of the way. And let me also explain that I have renovated the room. Yeah, let's also write a genre book. I think this time it's going to be a poetry. She would want something to describe Oh, she can't do it? Oh, you have to sit down here first? Yeah, that's kind of the issue I've been facing with CC chairs from the latest update. But yeah, let's go write a genre book. Again, poetry. This is going to be about the birth that she faced, which was just so traumatic for her. She is not sure if she ever would like to have another kid. Because seeing her daughter laying there on the NICU on that rectangular transparent box thing, it was traumatic, and she's not sure if she would ever want to be subjected to that ever again. So yeah, this one is for her daughter, who by the way had turned out so lovely and so healthy. And I think mostly because of the competitive mom and the fact that she likes writing, she would actually like to tell Ezekiel of her plan. So she had seen a work for writers. It doesn't make that much, but she can work from home, which is so important because they've got a baby. And look at her, she's very uncomfortable. So I think you need to pump because you're not feeling too well on that one. And, oh, no, you're not supposed to dislike writing. And what is that? Low blood sugar. Alright, oh no. And here's a neighbor. Hey neighbor, I'm bored. Wanna hang out for a bit? We can socialize or do whatever your heart desires. My heart desires for you to leave, sir. What is this? Asked to leave. Yeah, really weird. We don't even know you, so please leave right now or we will call the imaginary police because this is The Sims. Yeah, let me just talk about this because this aligns so well. She wants to have an adventure. Adela is over the same old boring things and craves having an adventure, should she? And I don't know, some people would not call getting into a job as a writer as an adventure, but she's a huge fan of the genre. And you know, she's pretty good at it. She has also just completed the first part of her aspiration and thus she is just gonna go and do the next one. And Lorena, yes, of course you can come over. She is so bored here, darling.
I'm bored.
She must write 5 good books, and this is going to be the start of her just slowly publishing things. So Lorena's here, and he also came in looking a mess and so sweaty. Actually, he is complaining about his work days, saying that they were so dumb they would not listen to me. And I swear, the concept of having like a moon, what the heck is going on? And he's like, babe, you know that the concept of having like a futuristic town hall is amazing, and that they were totally dumb for not seeing my vision. You know, I am a good town planner. Anyway, where's my mommy? Does she really have another stalker? What is this? She is really just trying to hang out with her friend. I hope he goes away because they're having a really good conversation right here that she wants to get a job. However, she doesn't know how to say it to him. By the way, that's a big ass hickey, my girl. Especially since their kid is really young. But she's also saying that I can just bring the baby. I mean, they have daycare service over there. It would be a great environment and it would be great also for the baby. And he got in, Jesus Christ. And you know what? This is actually the time that the mother has returned. And the first thing that she says, she goes, are you really entertaining another man while my son? And she is like, what? You severely misunderstood that one. But no, she's not listening at all. Even Lorena is explaining Adela's side of the story. However, she just wouldn't listen. And Lorena even told her that her child is at home. You know, not even child. And Ezekiel is like 30 plus or something, or 40 plus. I don't know what I decided on the previous episodes. And she is really thankful for her bestie. However, it's something that they need to solve as the members of this household. So, this is just a misunderstanding. It's gonna be fine. And that's when he decides to come in, who basically just confirms her story because he had accidentally overheard it and thought that his mom was being paranoid. So she's just gonna go to bed. And of course, this is all happening. And you get your first blowout. What a timing. Yeah, I guess because your grandmother is full of shit. She could not believe that happened though. I mean, it's one thing to make her look incompetent in front of her fiancé, but to make her look like a cheater is just really crazy. Liana is really just her comfort in this house. Anyway, they do get into bed and I guess they have some fun before sleeping. Then after that, he says that please excuse my mom. She wants the best for me. And she knows that any mother would do the same. But Must she be so terrible to her? It is now the next day, and look who just started to laugh. So Liana started laughing for the first time. The cutest of the giggles will now escape her while playing with toys and interacting with other Sims. So more playing and socializing will lead her to start babbling, but I don't think we have the time for more elaborate milestones because she's got 2 days left to age up into a toddler. So since she's aging up, Adela is kind of telling him that I should probably start looking for a job. We can look for a nanny for the baby, or we can send her to preschool. And what surprised her is the fact that he said yes. She really thought that this was going to be a really long and awkward conversation, but he is pretty okay with it for now. So she is so happy that she finally gets to work. She has to tell her friends all about it, and she's going to bring Liana. And also she is so happy because he agreed so easily. The mother-in-law can't know though. She is going to freak out. She's also gonna start with a book, and I hope it's good because she's in a good mood. So it's called The Last Breath of Eternity. So one day a single human, an outcast, a wanderer finds themselves in the god's presence, drawn to the quiet emptiness of his abandoned domain. It's as far as I can write. So okay. And you could say that she's afraid of the judgment that would come surely from Ivana, who is, where is she? Just like a cowboy too. I don't even see her. What's going on here? Like, where is this woman? Help. Where were you even going? But I just really think that she's the type to actually buy a lottery ticket, and I don't know where to buy it. It's not on Trendy, obviously. And oh my god, it happened again. So Ezekiel has decided a radical new vision for Town Hall. Still having that style of like cathedral, less based on the moon's sci-fi BS. And he keeps on pushing this vision, I just know. So he's gonna push the vision. And see that, he got another performance loss. I don't know what's gonna happen to him. I think he's gonna get demoted. And look at you, Adela, just thriving. Okay, so now she's purchasing the lottery ticket, and I think it works for everybody in the household. So, ooh, he met a person at work. I think it does. Oh no, it has to be for everyone. What the heck? I don't want her to be sad, but I don't think it's just her. I don't think she's the type to purchase lottery tickets, really. And what is that? Baby, toe in the mouth. And you also managed to get that off there. Oh boy. By the way, she's just staying in this room because she doesn't want to meet her mother-in-law right now. Everything is just so awkward. Because may I remind you, just yesterday, she was accusing Adela of cheating. She is just so happy to see her friends, and also, she is thanking Lorena because Lorena is such a sweetheart who stuck up for her. She was really the backup that she needed. And are you floating, my dear? Lorena has also told him about it through messaging, so he's not all surprised. However, he did say, "Where was your husband in all of this?" To which she says that he was taking a bath, or so he told me. Anyway, she says that he is not the problem, okay? It's the mother-in-law, and she doesn't know what to do. It's just so weird to have someone's mom compete with you. You know, the fiancé. So where was I? Yeah, nightmare mother-in-law. But she is also very happy to tell them that where did your ball go? Oh my god, girl, that is so embarrassing. Okay, walk it off. But she is so excited to tell them that her fiance had let her get a job. So yeah, she is so happy about that. And look at that. And she goes, I know my plan was to go to university so that I can pursue writing. However, it turns out that I can just get a job because they're hiring a writer. And I found that I'm pretty good at it. I don't know. You guys should read some of my work soon. Also, can I just say you are dressed so cuntily. By the way, she's inspired by Sabrina Carpenter because Sabrina right now is one of my favorite artists with Chaperone. And also the Gracie girl, I forgot her last name, but her newest album is so good too. Anyways, it's almost 5 and she would like to get back because I'm pretty sure that the commute will be rough. And she also needs to prepare for dinner, so many things and all that, so she would have to say goodbye to them. But it's been fun and she's always so happy to hang out with them. She also invited them to the little one's birthday, which is actually on, I don't know, on Tuesday? Nope, on Friday. Yeah, so it's going to be on Friday, and we can do like a dinosaur themed birthday party or like a garden themed one. That would be so cute. Anyway, let's just find something for them to eat. You know what? She's gonna cook something healthy today. She does not care what that old woman thinks. She is hungry and she's gonna cook something that would make her feel happy. And for now, that's a cream stew with chicken. But also, she's not trying to get yelled at, so she is just going to change out into something more demure, more mindful, like something like this. And what a day of work! Ezekiel is back at home and he has earned some money, like $684, I mean. And are you demoted? Are you demoted? Like, what's going on? Wait, what? What is happening? He swiped an object, but what? Oh, I was clicking her and she doesn't have work, of course. Not him just laying down there. I know you're really tired, but you're not doing too good when it comes to your work. And you just crashed on the floor. And I know all those things happened for like 2 consecutive days due to your stubbornness, but can you please get up there? Come here. Sleep. Okay, so I guess they're eating first. And she goes, what is this supposed to be? And she's like, when you cook something, it has to be something hearty. Because this is not gonna cut it out. It has to be full of protein because he's a working man. And he is, of course, agreeing to his mom. She always challenges her. It's insane. It's not even that bad. It's actually food. Edible food. But mama just tell him to just go to sleep for now. Just go rest because she's gonna cook him something else. A Philly cheesesteak. And she can't even believe that he's not saying anything about it, like the blatant disrespect. She works so hard on that food. So now she realized her trying to get a job is not just because of boredom, not just because she wants to temporarily get away from her mother-in-law. She wants to save up, buy a house, and leave this crazy bee. Anyway, she already sent in her resume, and it looks like a company nearby is willing to give her a position at their company. So yeah, I'm so excited for the next episode, and let me know what you think of this episode so far. Me, if I were in her shoes, I would have strangled the mother-in-law so hard. But Adela really has the patience of a saint. Anyways, I hope you guys like this episode, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye!